Hey, have you ever been so alone that you felt like it was unbearable? That you wish that someone would give you the time of day? You get a notification on your phone and you're hoping it was from the people that you tried your hardest to gain a favor from earlier, but it was just from your boss asking you if you can cover a person's shift. Of course, you accepted it. It's not like you had anything to do, it's not like you had any friends. For the longest time, this was me. Today, I enjoy a lot of socialization, and I'm proud to say that it's actually very easy for me to make friends and talk to people. I'm happy about that. I'm happy about the progress I've made. But I know there's still a very large amount of people out there who are drowning. They're reaching up and asking for help, but the gravitational pull of their despair is dragging them deeper and deeper into the abyss of solitude. And what I want to bring attention to isn't some very fleeting idea of never giving up, although I do agree with the sentiment. It's a specific actionable thing you can attempt to do. To find a single compassionate friend. A friend that will listen to you. A friend that will understand you. A friend that will bear the weight of the inherent suffering of life along with you. When I was drowning in the same metaphorical lake, I reached out my hand as far as I could, and I hoped that someone would help me. I had grown jaded of the world. I was pessimistic, lonely, spiteful. I wish I had the same resources that the other kids had. If only I'd been taught how to say hi for the first time to someone. If only I knew how to show others that I cared. If only I knew how to be a good friend. I was lucky. I had a good friend. This single friend was hopeful, optimistic, pragmatic, and most importantly, understanding. He and I had gone through similar paths, but he had chosen to be better, be happier. In spite of all that was wrong in his life, he chose to rebel against the notion that one has to be negative or spiteful or immoral. He chose to not give in to the demons of his own inadequacies, but to rise above them. To be better than the circumstances that he was dealt with. He listened to me. He talked about his interests. He told me what he thought about my feelings and my thoughts. But most importantly, he was there. Ready to pick up the boats and the logs, as David Goggins would say. It's a lot easier said than done, and as a society, we've become too accepting of the notion that there are no good friends anymore. But I personally, wholeheartedly disagree with that. I see them at school. I see them in my morning walks. I see them at the supermarket, at the mall, and even on the highway. Shout out to the person who let me merge this morning. They exist. I'm also not against the idea that one can swim up from the abyss by themselves. And I understand that everyone's circumstances is different, but you shouldn't have to do it alone. You shouldn't have to carry your baggage when you've already suffered so much already, especially if someone is willing to carry that baggage with you. I hope that if this person is you, that you find the courage to depend on other people, that you find the presence of people as a reward, not a chore. If you are drowning and feel like there's no hope, I yearn for you to see the brightness of the other side. Oh, how dark my world used to be, to how vibrant and fluorescent I see my life and future. I want to be that friend.